What's up, you guys? It's your boy Mac and Cheese back here with another NBA 2K26 Myteam video, and in this video we're going to be doing a gameplay on the GOAT Lonzo Ball from the Best of Myteam Festival. Taking a look at his animations, he's got a decent jump shot, I'd say. It's a little bit hard to time, but the tempo is definitely easy, so if you rhythm shoot, you're probably going to make it, because it's pretty fast. You'll probably get like a slightly late green, so it's probably not going to be a great jump shot in terms of like getting both of the timing and the tempo green, but yeah, it's an alright jump shot. He's got some pretty good dribble animations, but his dribble combos, or whatever they're called, crossover combos, they're not great. It'll suck you into this kind of like long animation, but other than that, I mean, overall really good card. You can see right here, great jump shot. He's a really fun card to use. He's a tall guard, so obviously that puts you at an automatic advantage. I'd say really the only cards that are going to be taller than him at the point guard position are like obviously GOAT Jokic. That's the most obvious one, but however, besides that, it's like Canepo is like an inch taller, Jimmy Butler is an inch taller, MJ is the same height. But if you come to like, if you look at the small forward point guard ones, like Anthony Bennett's going to be a whole 2 inches taller than him at 6'8". Then there's also going to be Andre Kirilenko, who's going to be about an inch taller than him, about 3 inches taller than him at 6'9". So I guess he's not really like outsized by any other player in the game. It's mostly just like Lonzo Ball and then some other cards that are taller than him. And so those are going to be your best point guards in the game, pretty much. He's only 6'6", but like I've never wondered why like 2K and like everyone says Lonzo Ball's 6'6", because if you've seen him next to LaMelo, you'll notice that he's taller. And so it's kind of weird how it's like LaMelo Ball's 6'7", apparently, but then Lonzo Ball's 6'6", so somebody's lying about something. Either Lonzo Ball's 6'8" or LaMelo's 6'5". But we're never gonna know that because you only get measured when you're in the draft combine and then at the start of every season. So I guess they're just gonna keep saying he's 6'6", whatever. But I guess in 2K we're just gonna have to live with the fact that he's 6'6". Obviously he's going to be a pretty good on-ball defender. He's got a decent motion style. And on top of that, he's got a good jump shot. So right here, first part of the game, we already scored a three-pointer, but right there I tried to shoot one. I don't know why. Manute Bol, like, yes, he's obviously like really skinny in real life and in 2K, so he's not going to be able to like box out some of the taller guys, some of the stronger guys in the game. But I guess it's just kind of weird to see like a 7'6" center just not boxing out on that rebound, but it's whatever. Lonzo Ball right here off the screen. Now see, yeah, that's the animation. That's the exact one. You gotta watch out for that because it'll just play out like this whole super long animation and it's really annoying. Like you can't really get out of it. Now in this gameplay, Lonzo Ball did end up getting injured, so that's not great, but he didn't get fully injured. It was just a slight injury, so he was able to come back in the fourth quarter and play, but it said he was out until then, so he just finally got better enough to play in that fourth quarter, finished the game with 30 points, so he is obviously a pretty good addition to the team, but is he like the level of card as like the Manute Bol that I scored 100 points with in a game? Is he that level of player? No, not at all. But the difference is Manute Bol is $100 if you wanted to guarantee yourself the card, versus Lonzo Ball is completely free and probably only costs you like 3 hours of your time, and then you'll have him, Jimmy Butler, Canepo, and Bam Adebayo. I mean, I'm hoping that out of the Best of Myteam festivals that we're gonna get, either we're getting one every week or one every Friday, or one every 2 weeks, I meant. Uh, I like to see there be a center. Now, obviously, we're not just going to get a free, like, Ralph Sampson GOAT card. That's not going to happen. He's probably going to be the same price as Mark Eaton, like $1,000 worth of GOAT pieces. But, I mean, I do expect us to get maybe like a. Who's like a 7 foot center? Like, because they probably would do something like that, like 6'11" or 7 foot. Like, maybe like a Brooke Lopez or someone like that. We might get one of those kind of cards. Um, but I think overall these festivals are mostly just going to be like tall guards because it's like best of my team is the name of the festival. So like it's mostly just like cards that are like broken but not broken enough that like they're like, oh, here's this free Goat Minute Bowl for free. They're not going to be like that. It's going to be like the Lonzo Ball or the Jimmy Butler. They're tall guards that just they can like they can sort of just play like either point guard or shooting guard at a high level because of their height. So it's like right here, Lonzo Ball makes the shot. I mean, super quick jump shot, you know. So I think like for the most part, what to expect from these festivals, we might get like a free center at some point, but for the most part, it's going to be like power forwards that used to just be center power forwards getting like small forward cards. Like, obviously, here's an example like the Bam Adebayo. That's one card that's going to be that sort of a player. And then there's also going to be cards such as like either Jack Sigma is one of the examples, or like DeMarcus Cousins. He did get the point guard card in this festival. It would have made more sense for him to be a small forward, and then they could have probably given him out for like one GOAT piece or something like that. But um, can't really complain. Lots of good free content in this festival. I mean, I kind of wish either Jack Sigma or like one of those guys was like was a lot cheaper, and you could get them for like a few GOAT pieces. Because I mean, you used to be able to get some of the best cards in the game for like somewhere from like $20 to $50, and it's crazy like how now it's like ever since they started doing festivals, here we are, and it's like if you want to get the best card, it's like the cards just keep getting better and better every 2 weeks, and so it's like you have the best card in the game. Oh yeah, now there's just competition, and like for example, like Manute Bol, yeah, now he's got three counters: Yao Ming, George Mearson, and on top of those guys, there's also Wembenyama. So, I mean, it's kind of crazy how like how that sort of happened. How like they started doing festivals, and now you can't even really get the best cards in the game. For like less than $1,000. I mean, we're lucky Manute was 100 at this point. I mean, 2 years ago, like back in like 2K24 or back in 2K23, like you probably could just get Manute for free, to be honest. That invincible Manute Bowl back in 2K23, yeah, you were just able to get him probably completely for free if you just grinded out enough MT. So, it kind of sucks how the game has gone to whatever you call this, where it's, oh yeah, here, pay $1,000 and you can get yourself, like GOAT Arvydas Sabonis or like GOAT Lauri Markkanen, or like pay $1,000 and get Mark Eaton. It really, and the Mark Eaton thing really annoys me because he's one of my favorite centers of all time. I just think he's a cool player at 7'4", you know, and he's one of the best shot blockers of all time, so that's kind of cool as well. Um, but like, I mean, now he's $1,000, and that's not even the first time he's been an expensive ass card in a festival. He was also worth probably like $200 or $250 back in Shine Festival, so that's something that I'm not happy about. Because I mean, what happened to the days where you could get yourself like you could go and get a free endgame card off of like either like a snipe filter or something like that, versus like nowadays like GOAT cards are so rare that we're in late June and you go on the auction house, and there's barely even enough GOAT cards to make a team with. Like, it's just, there's probably like 5 GOAT centers, I think, on the Xbox auction house. I know PlayStation has a lot more on the auction house, but like, I mean, on Xbox, I went to search to try to find a GOAT Shack, to try to bid on and stuff, because he'd be a good addition to the team, but I ended up just finding 5 GOAT cards. A Dwight Howard, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and and who else was there? I can't even remember, but it's like the auction house is just dead. Like, I mean, for the most part, like the way that we went wrong is like the GOAT option boxes. That's why there's nothing on the auction house. However, I do like those more, because if you do like a VC method and you get yourself a bunch of VC for free, you can just end up getting some of like the best cards in the game from like a Hoff box or a GOAT option box, just by like playing for a few hours and then like getting some good cards. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, Myteam, I like how they're doing the thing where you can get the free, or not free, like the either 100 overall, or sorry, $100 or free GOAT boxes. I do like how they're doing that, but like festivals last year, like you were able to get a free Ralph Sampson. It was around this time last year that they did an NBA draft festival, and you could get yourself Ralph Sampson for free. I mean, and he was an incredible card, so, but like you look at it now, and the Mark Eaton in this festival, I mean, he's genuinely $1,000. So it's kind of insane how you look at like a year ago, festivals weren't even that bad. Yes, they were really expensive to get the best cards, but it was also extremely easy to just get some of the cheaper cards, like for example, yeah, that Ralph Sampson card, or you could get yourself any of the other uh like first overall draft picks that were in that festival. So that was something nice that they added. Um, and then like this year, you look at it and every single either GOAT card, or like earlier in the year it was like Pink Diamonds, towards Christmas it was like Dark Matters and stuff like that. Every single one of those cards that was like the best in the game at the time was $1,000. So that's kind of crazy, but that's gonna do it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Peace.